video, I call it the cross connect dead bug. So lots of things going on here. We've got some shoulder mobility, we've got some rib cage expansion, we've got some shoulder strength, we've got some hip flexor strength, we've got some core engagement. So you can use a yoga block and or a weight. So the yoga block or a Kleenex box or something is gonna make it a little bit easier, and the weight is obviously gonna add load and make it harder. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna start laying on your back in a supine position. You're gonna find this place where your rib cage and your pelvis are sort of stacked in line. We're gonna create a nice long back of neck. So a stack from our head all the way down to our pelvic floor. We're gonna take a couple breaths into the floor and expand the rib cage. Now, I'm going to have my opposite elbow go to my knee, but I want to keep my fingertips sort of behind my ear. So we're creating some protraction on this shoulder blade. So my shoulder blade is sliding forward around my rib cage, keeping the back of my head rooted into the floor, and then I'm creating hip flexion on the opposite side. So to make this a little bit easier, we can create some space with our yoga block. So I'm finding my stack, my rib cage expansion, legs are gonna come up, fingertips behind the ears, and then opposite knee to elbow. Opposite arm and leg are gonna reach and then come back. So we're gonna inhale and then exhale to bring it back. As you inhale, think about pushing this elbow into this knee, so keeping that head nice and long. So that will be easier version, yoga block or Kleenex box. Slightly harder version is going to be no Kleenex blocks or yoga blocks, so I have a little bit more range of motion than I need. And then adding some load at the shoulder is going to increase this difficulty here. So I'm going to start in sort of our basic dead bug position with my trunk stacked, my fingertips behind my ear, opposite knee to elbow, head heavy, and then extending long, and then exhaling to come back up. So inhaling, elbow is going into the knee, and then exhale to come back up.